Hello everyone. Let's start the subject Human Resources Management. In the very first module, we will see the past and present of human resources management. We will cover all these topics under this module. Introduction to Human Resources Management, Basic Objectives of Human Resources Management, List of HRM functions towards achieving the above functions, Activities and roles of HR practitioners, Models of HRM, HR practitioners' skills essence, interpersonal qualities that are required for a manager, and improving organizational effectiveness by HRM. As we know, most important input in management process is human beings. Unlike other resources, human resources inputs are live and have emotions that is learned to be managed. If other resources are mishandled, they may at the worst become non-performing and hence may become zero value. On the other hand, HR, if mishandled, would become permanent liabilities in an organization. So going back to pre-industrial revolution, so during this era, man management was like managing commodity. That is, laborers were virtually treated like goods at that time. There were no working regulations or laws. So then came into being the trade unions, which fought for the various labor laws and government interventions regarding formation of proper working conditions and rules, including minimum wages and leave rules. Henry Fayol and Frederick Taylor are known as the fathers of scientific management. In scientific management, time and motion principles were undertaken to make HRM a scientific exercise. The management relied and focused more on building human relations within an organization. Human resource management approach believes in considering human resources as assets. Strategic human resources management requires basic long-term vision and continuous planning, acquiring, developing, nurturing, and maintaining right number of HR and right quality. Now coming to the basic objectives of human resources management. So objectives of HRM are to provide a range of services which support the achievement of corporate objectives, obtain and retain the skilled, committed, and well motivated workforce, enhance and develop the inherent capacities of people like their contributions, potential, and employability, create a productive climate and harmonious relationship, develop an environment in which teamwork and flexibility can flourish, help the organization to balance and adapt to the needs of its stakeholders, ensure that people are valued and rewarded for what they do and achieve, managing a diverse workforce, ensure that equal opportunities are available to all, adopt an ethical approach to managing employees based on concern for people, fairness, and transparency, and to enable to maintain and improve the physical and mental well-being of employees. Now we will see the list of HRM functions, which is subdivided in various terms. The first one is in terms of organization, like organization design, job design and role building, and organizational development. Now, in terms of employee relationship, like quality relationship, creating a climate of trust, developing a more positive psychological contract, achieving a high commitment organization, communication, and employee involvement and participation. Now, in terms of resourcing, human resource planning, recruitment, and selections. Now, in terms of performance management, like getting better results by measuring and managing performance, within agreed objectives and competence requirements, and assessing and improving performance. Now we will see in terms of HR development like organizational and individual learning, managing development and career management. Now in terms of rewards management like job evaluation, pay, non-financial rewards and employee benefits. In terms of welfare, health and safety, employee services. Now in terms of employment and HR administration, here we see the employment practices and procedures and HR information system. Now we will look upon the activities and roles of HR practitioners. So the services to line managers, team leaders and employees in HR planning, recruitment and selection, employees development, employee reward, employee relations, health and safety management and welfare. Guidance to the top management on HR strategies that have been developed by analysis and diagnosis to address strategic issue arising from business needs and human, organizational and environmental factors. Advice to top management on such issues as job design, advertising for staff, drawing up shortlist for selections, employee relations, and handling people problem, etc. Business partners to integrate their activities with top management and ensure that they serve a long-term strategic purpose and have the capacity to identify business opportunities. Strategists, like they are guided by and contribute to the business plan of an organization. Interventionist observe and analyze what is happening in and to their organization, produce a diagnosis of any problem and their cause, and formulate proposals on what should be done about them. Innovator, they introduce new processes and procedures which they believe will increase organizational effectiveness. Internal consultant, they work alongside their colleague in analyzing problems, diagnosing issues, and proposing solutions concerned with developing HR systems. Now, monitoring to ensure that policies and procedures are implemented with a reasonable degree of consistency. And mentor for mentoring able resources towards assigned roles and shaping is the most important role of HRM. So it ensures succession planning too. So moving on to the last topic, that is models of HRM. The first one is strategic fit. It says that there is a need to integrate business and HR strategies. The second one is coherence. It says that there is a need to adopt a coherent approach to the provision of mutually supporting and integrating HR policies and practices. The third one is commitment. The commitment says that there is a need to gain the commitment of people to the organization's mission and values. Fourth one is corporate culture. So it says that there is a need for a strong corporate culture expressed in mission and values statement and reinforced by communication, training and performance management processes. The fifth one is unitary employee relations. So it says the adoption of unitary rather than a pluralist approach with the emphasis on individual contract rather than collective agreements. The last one is management responsibility. So it says that the belief that HRM is an activity driven by the top management and the performance and delivery of HRM is the business of line managers. So that's all for this module.